Have you ever sat down, opened a book, stared at it for hours, only to realize you barely remember anything? It's frustrating. You put in the time, but it feels like it just slips away. And if you've ever blamed yourself for it, you're not trying hard enough. Just focus more. Study longer. You're not alone. But here's the truth. Studying harder doesn't always mean studying smarter. The system is broken. And if no one ever taught you how your brain actually works, how could you expect to just figure it out magically? That's why today I want to share something different, not from the perspective of some genius or expert, but from someone who struggled, failed, and had to figure it out the hard way. These are the 5 big shifts that completely changed how I learn, how I remember things, and honestly, how I enjoy studying now. No gimmicks, no hype, just real talk from someone who's been in the trenches too. All right, let's dive into it. Step 1, stop rereading. Start recalling. One of the biggest mistakes I made for years was rereading stuff. I'd highlight, underline, and read the same paragraph 5 times, feel productive, and then blank out during tests. You know that feeling? When your mind goes completely dark? Yeah, same. The problem is, rereading tricks your brain. It gives you this illusion of familiarity. You recognize the words, but you can't actually remember them when it counts. Active recall flips that. It's simple but uncomfortable. You read something once, then you close the book, and you ask yourself, okay, what did I just learn? You force your brain to reach for it, to struggle a little, and that small struggle, that's where the magic happens. That's how memories get built, not by comfort, but by challenge. It's not about feeling good while you study. It's about making it stick. Step 2, don't cram. Space it out. Cramming feels good in the short term, right? You feel like you're getting tons done. It's late at night, you've got coffee next to you, music blasting, and notes flying everywhere. Feels like a movie montage. But in reality, you're just loading your brain's short-term storage. It's like trying to shove clothes into a backpack that's already full. Sure, it fits. Barely. But the second you move, it all falls apart. Spaced repetition fixes that. Think about it like watering a plant. You don't dump a gallon of water once and call it a day. You water it a little over many days. Same with learning. Day 1, first exposure. Day 2, quick review. Day 4, refresh it again. Day 7, another light review. Each time you almost forget, but remember that memory grows roots. Long-lasting knowledge isn't crammed, it's cultivated. You don't need to study 10 hours a day. You need to study the right way. Step 3, focus in small bursts. Here's something nobody likes to admit. Nobody can focus perfectly for hours. Attention is a muscle, and muscles need rest between sets. That's where the Pomodoro Technique comes in. You set a timer for 25 minutes. During that time, you go all in. No phone, no checking texts, no quick breaks. Just you and the work. Then after 25 minutes, you reward yourself. 5 minutes to chill. Stretch. Grab a snack. Stare out the window and question your existence if you want to. Then repeat. After 4 cycles, take a longer break, 20 or 30 minutes. When I first tried it, I thought it sounded childish, like, why do I need a timer? I'm an adult, but honestly, it changed everything. It made studying feel like a series of small wins instead of one endless marathon. Try it once. See how much more you get done. Step 4, teach it like you're explaining to a kid. You know how sometimes you think you get something, but then you try explaining it and realize you're just throwing buzzwords around? Yeah, that's why the Feynman Technique is a cheat code. Here's how you do it. Pretend you're teaching a 10-year-old. No fancy words, no complicated theories, just clear, simple explanations. If you can break it down simply, you understand it. If you can't, you don't, yet. And that's okay. The act of trying to teach forces you to notice the gaps. It forces you to truly own the material, not just kind of know it. One thing I do, I literally grab a notebook and try to explain the concept to an imaginary person sitting across from me. Sounds weird? Maybe, but it works like crazy. You'll be shocked how much deeper you understand things when you force yourself to say it out loud. Simply. Step 5, fuel your brain like it matters. And here's the thing nobody talks about enough. You can have the best study hacks in the world, But if you're running on junk food, 3 hours of sleep, and endless stress, good luck. Your brain is an organ. It needs fuel, water, sleep, movement, real food, not endless coffee, not pulling all-nighters and pretending you're fine. One thing that helped me was treating my brain like an athlete treats their body. I started thinking, if I want to perform like a beast, I need to treat myself like one. That means getting enough sleep, even if it feels lazy. That means eating real meals, not just surviving on energy drinks. It's not about being perfect. It's about respecting the machine that carries your dreams. A fueled brain learns faster. A tired brain forgets faster. Simple. So yeah, those are the 5 shifts that honestly changed the way I study. Active recall-spaced repetition, Pomodoro-focused teaching to learn, fueling your brain. You don't have to outwork everyone. You don't have to pull all-nighters and hustle yourself into the ground. You just have to study smarter and respect how your brain actually works. If even one thing from today hit you, if you're sitting there thinking, man, I needed to hear this, then do me a favor. Drop a like. Share this with someone who's struggling too. And if you want more real, no BS strategies like this, hit that subscribe button. We're all out here trying to build something real, one smart habit at a time. Catch you in the next one.